Lowerbracket Final is a rematch from WGL European qualifiers and from the winner bracket. Both matches went in favor of Johnny Cage, the 20-year-old Russian human talent who is playing human here, that is confirmed. We take a quick look at the map picks and bans and then introduce the players real quick. Johnny Cage vetoes Northern Isles and Twisted. Sonik vetoes Amazonia for the third time today, I guess, and Concealed Hill. So we start on Terranas Stand, which is pretty decent to expand on, of course. So we have seen these players before in maps. This is 3-1 for Johnny Cage at the moment. Can he make it? Can he make his biggest success of his career most likely and go into the W League Europe? Or will the old school veteran Sonik prevail? He picked up pace in the lower bracket. That was a demolition against Neutron. He knew exactly what was coming and defended him there. This time, he's not facing an Archmage. This time, he's facing a Mountain King. And Sonik is going for a Demon Hunter. So everything changes.
And the rolling of the dice here early on is in favor of Sonik. He's got the hard counter, the best counter in the game to the Mountain King with the Demon Hunter. And yeah, I wasn't expecting this MK. I mean, Terranas for human is always, you know, a very favorable MK map, but I have never, ever seen Johnny Cage play MK first. But he's gonna do it here. And I don't know, could Johnny Cage have read this Demon Hunter already? Normally, Terranas is like the #1 veto for Night Elves.
Yeah.
But Sonik lets it through, kind of inviting the MK. Scouts the MK now with the Wisp. And he has the Demon Hunter already out, ready to deal with him so well later on.
I guess if you see that Terranas Stand is not picked or not vetoed, you expect a Warden, and then the Mountain King is a good counter. But Sonik kind of reverse psychology, going for the Demon Hunter here, and pays off well, not denying anything right now. Greater healing, also good for the trades, and of course faster creeping. Scroll of the Beast for Johnny Cage. And level 2 for him as well. Expo or not?
Forces are under attack.
I would certainly expect this. With MK, we normally always see expansion. Unless your name is Sock, then sometimes you play at one base against Undead.
But Sonik expects this as well. He's seeing the Matrix, as it seems. Second Engine of War and Hunter's Hall. This is a Demon Hunter mass hunt play.
Good old tier 1 all-in. And against MK, this could work really well.
Yeah, no water
Level
elementals.
3 AM with water elementals is extremely good at holding off against this. But a Mountain King, kind of okay only. And if he gets burned, it's horrible. But guess what? Johnny Cage is actually one base teching.
What
What?
the hell, man?
Players' forces are under attack.
This is like...
This is so weird.
This is sidesteps everywhere. Tactical sidesteps from both players.
And I love that he walls off the base as well. As he's moving away from his side of the map, he walls off the base so he can't be bothered.
Yeah.
When there was an opening before. That is so sweet.
And he claims the middle. And that's almost level 3 MK. Who still has full mana. Again going Clap and Bash, by the way. So even if there's Mass Huntress, he has no... Bolt and Bash. So even if there's Mass Huntress now, he doesn't have Clap. So that speaks in favor of Sonik again.
But I don't think even he wants to go mass hunts. This is a human who's going to be a tier 2. Hunts are awful against Riflecaster, which is most likely going to be coming. Demon was almost in a surround there, but he could have fought out, I guess. He's going to get the Shadow Priest, which is kind of nice. But Johnny Cage is eyeing up the main base again with a level 2 aggression. One more kill, by the way, and he's going to be level 3 MK.
And then there's a lot of kills here. We have 2 Hunters at least. Not sure if there's more, actually. Tier 2 by Sonik as well, but it's so much later. Tanky Mountain King right away. Boots? I guess? Dust, okay.
No boots? He's easily got the money for it. Alright. Stormball level 2, you can feel the pain already. 5-second stun might not quite be good enough. Nope, that Huntress gets away unless he Stormbolts again.
He will be,
makes it with the Moonmouth, not quite.
he will be burned anyway, so using that hammer is definitely justified right there. Bash as well. Demon Hunter stopped for a little, but now no mana anymore. He's just a big footman with Bash.
And the Hunters are doing a good job holding on here. This is their strength on tier 1. They are kind of queens of the game. Really strong. But they have the downside of falling off heavily, heavily later on. At the moment, we have 2 Huntresses, I think. Yeah, 2 hunts on the map. I really don't think Sonik should go for more. He's got 3, actually, excuse me. Didn't see the 1. And yeah, he doesn't go for more. That's the right choice. With the double Agent of War, Sonik can power creep pretty well. He's over at the lab right now, doing just this. Still taking a while, though. Not that easy to creep. He doesn't have the most damage over here. MK on his side of the map again. Second hero, Archmage, makes sense. A bit of Water Elemental, and perhaps more importantly, the mana support.
Level 3 for the Demon Hunter with Rune Bracers. What a find against the Stormbolt. This Demon Hunter, approaching level 4 now, of course, will be incredibly tanky. We say this a lot, but it's true. Double lore, no tier 3 yet for Sonik. A Terranas game, both are one basing tier 2.
Yeah.
It's so
on
rare.
Nettings, we would never see this.
No.
Never ever. But good call by Johnny Cage to do this, actually. This was the right choice. Otherwise, this mass hunts could have very well just killed him.
Yeah.
If he had expanded.
Under attack.
But Sonik didn't invest too much into it. Yes, his tech was late. The Dryads will arrive a little later. And the Bears, of course, as well. And maybe that is the deciding thing in the end. He will not be able to get up to 4 to 5 Bears, right? Before the push is coming.
Is there even a push coming, though? How scary is a push going to be? The MK is going to be burned. And now Johnny Cage is going for the expansion. Tier 2 Expo. Interesting. Oh, but another Sonic special. Going for the Zeppelin. It's time to drop that base.
And the Panda has a lot of mana thanks to the robe of the Magi. Archmage not level 2 after this. We still have the Scroll of the Beast, but only 1 Rifleman. The Zeppelin is approaching the base. No. Oh, there is a TP on the Archmage. He might need that. Only 1 Arcane.
Yeah, he has to TP. Otherwise, his expansion will never come up. Not doing it yet.
A player's forces are under attack.
Putting the Panda into the Zeppelin so he's not getting burned. Aggro is on the hunts now. And Demon Hunter is killing so much already.
Why is he not going back? Johnny Cage, what are you doing? Do you really want to creep that bad? Okay, there we go.
Okay, can he snipe this still? Is the TP fast enough? Oh! Needed a second volley.
Scary. But guess what? The expansion. Peasants are just there. Easy snacks for this Demon Hunter.
Who's getting tier 3 now as well. Dryad Dispel is coming in. Mountain King trying to defend this demon, but that was the second last, most likely last Stormbolt. It's gonna be a burn soon. There we go. And misses are coming in too.
And 2-pronged attack. Panda now gets his level 2. Johnny Cage needs to split his forces. He didn't see this coming though. Sonic is doing a great job with the harass.
Also,
the counter expansion would have been a great play, but Sonic's not doing that.
Cloak of Shadows, Bash. Okay, heal potion. He stays in there forever. Johnny has now a sentry ward up, but yeah, his main is getting wrecked.
Oh my god, these peasants!
Triple kill on the Panda. 9 intelligence.
Wait, is he dead though?
Yeah, for sure. There's no... Where's the Zeppelin?
And the hunts are all trapped!
Oh,
Oh, Sonic!
Oh, what the hell? Oh, what the hell? Oh, what the hell? Oh, what the hell?
Oh man. It looked so good! And suddenly he overextends again.
So, he lost 2 hunts, a Panda, a Town Portal, a Greater Healing, and 1 of the wards.
Yeah. In fact, it was 1 more hunt. And an archer.
Okay.
Ay, Sonic.
But his tech is done in a bit. There's no expansion here yet, because he denied that. And the Echo is wrecked. This is a pretty much 50-50 game, I guess?
Players' forces are
Dude,
under
Sonic and his tunnel vision. It's unbelievable. Keeps on happening over and over.
Yeah, never praise him too high, because the next split second he could do a major mistake. But that's what makes this game so fun to watch and cast. Even though I might have lost a couple of hairs because of this.
Level 4 MK suddenly. Mana Stone! Hello! Amazing regen now. AM did go for the level 2 Brilliance instead of level 2 Elementals.
And the expo is up. Johnny Cage has no lumber, though. Lots of gold, but that's about it. What can he do with it? 3 bears already. 4 coming. Master Bears at 50%. 1-0 upgrade as well. Panda creeping up to 3 with the great mana pool.
Alright, he's gonna have plenty of damage here. If the bears connect, if the panda finds his combo. But you still have to counter expand. I mean, of course, with all these losses and stuff that happened, it's hard to find the space for this. But since Sonic isn't going for the next Tree of Life, he's all in. He has to go for one big attack. But that might work, honestly. This economy damage was so severe towards Johnny Cage that he's still far away from 70 supply.
Sonic, for some reason, is not morphing his bears. It's just creeping with the adept form. But alright.
He is getting more mana with this, I guess. But he's also creeping more slowly. Dude, this could still be a scary push. How many bears is this? 5? 4? 5. And the MK doesn't have Clap, but he potentially has a lot of Storm Bolts, despite the burn.
Why is he getting more mana in this form?
They just regen more mana when they're like this.
Huh. So with
Alright,
illusions, here comes the push. We have Water Elementals, not Blizzard. Only 2 Dryads though, but only level 1 as well. There's no kiting at all. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. What a combo to open this up by Sonic. We have 1 heal scroll. He's waiting for that. Stormbolt on the Demon Hunter trying to force a TP or a stab. Oh, actually, there's no TP. It's pretty much an all-in by Sonic, but a Zeppelin to maybe evacuate him here. Not burning the Mountain King too much. Stormbolt ends up on the Panda again. Will he die for the second time? Is he bashed? No. Or regen into Zeppelin, but so close. This Zeppelin about to die. The illusions are soaking up a lot of damage. Sonic still at 50. Johnny Cage is losing a couple of units and calls for the GG. Sonic on a 3-0 win streak right now.
He lost the Panda, 3 hunts, and an Archer. But it was still good enough. He dealt so much damage, man.
There's a reason Sonic's nickname once was Kamikaze.
That fits him so well, dude. That's like the perfect name for him. That's the perfect nickname.
So, Johnny Cage's time to choose the map. Last Refuge.
Alrighty, let's go.
It would be quite
Sonic.
insane if Sonic goes 4-0 in the lower bracket after struggling so hard in the first series.
But I think Johnny Cage is not going to go back to what he's used to, what he has been playing for longer. That's the AM, that's the 1 base probably, that's the rifles, and then there's always pressure on the night off. Then there's not going to be the Zeppelin drops, which are doing insane damage because there's 2 bases up and they're both under attack. This is going to be more straightforward. This is going to be more in the ballpark of Johnny Cage, I think.
These bears at the end were quite overwhelming. The Mountain King underwhelming. Still think maybe Clap is the better idea over Bash. But if he gets a lucky Bash there, so he can't load up the Panda into the Zeppelin, then maybe it is the better thing to go for. We're ready for map number 2. Maybe the last map of the day. Tomorrow we continue with Group B. That sees Side, Spiral, Enter, and Effect for the last 2 slots. Sonic match points. Sonic is 1 map away from W League. At least the European version so far. And here we go.
What do you think? Is he gonna go demon now, or is it keeper time?
On LR, I can see a keeper.
Yeah,
Again.
I think so too. I think the demon was just the hard read against the MK. I mean, you can play demon against AM as well. It's not like that's an impossibility. But we have seen plenty of rifle pushes on tier 2 before Master Bears are ready, breaking plenty of Night Elf necks. And that added with a Naga plus slow, and suddenly the Demon Hunter can feel very underwhelming. And a tier 2 push like that, I could totally see Johnny Cage doing. We have seen his fondness of going for the main base plenty of times. Without a dedicated push like that, though. But I mean, if you're a human player, you can play a rifle push.
Yeah, absolutely. Like,
So.
not even if you're old. Oh, it's a Demon Hunter.
Okay.
Sonic changing it up completely. Did he play one keeper in this lower bracket?
No. All the way demon.
Oh.
Time to go back to the Demon Hunter. This hero really excels once he gets level 3. We keep on mentioning it over and over. That's because it's true. This is a hard map to do this, though. Level 2 Demon is easy to acquire, but level 3, not at all. You're aligned on the Ancient of War, and the Ancient of War has to make archers. It's not like you can tech on one archer, not on this level.
A player's forces are
And the AM, he's gonna get a nice jump start to level 2 himself. Gonna go for the Merc Camp right away, as it seems. The footy is in position for the Rock Golem pull. And this will it be scouted? I think it will be scouted, but will it be
I
harassed?
think it's scouted late already. He sees the movement now, but will only now confirm that it's not the green spot. Demon is ready with the creep spot almost, but he's so far away. He can't do that now, right?
Yeah, he's too far. It looked like for a moment he was considering going south when he was running past the camp, but now he's just creeping it himself. Wisp Detonate forces a bit more damage onto these peasants, but damage onto peasants only really matters against the Keeper, maybe against the Warden. Against the Demon Hunter, not so much. Once upon a time, we used to see Immolation harass with Telestaff, but that seems to be completely out the meta.
That was fun. I remember this one game where Lawlight went evasion second instead of immolation second, and won the game because of it, because the bigger miss chances. Oh, that was glorious.
Yeah, or the plenty of foggy games against humans on AZ, and just Immolation roasting everything.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Poor Zyke.
Dude, look at this creeping though by Sonic. He's going for the Merc camp right after, getting more experience. Gonna get another big item here. Gonna get Merc support as well.
Yeah, I think he saw the Archmage and then decides, okay, I want my Dispel against it.
Yeah.
And he
I
has
like
the
that,
time
actually.
as well.
This is costing a lot of repair though. But it's worth it if he gets level 3 here. He needs one more camp after this, I think. Oh, Robe for the Demon is pretty useless. But for the Naga, can be very nice.
Johnny Cage is still not attacking. He's expanding. Merc into Expo, that's very late, but he got level 3 and good items to back this up. Sonic is only attacking now as well. 3 minutes 40 in. Pretty late, thanks to the repair.
Demon Hunter, almost level 3. I was kind of expecting him to go for the natural Ogre Magi, get another claws perhaps. No, not gonna do that. He's got the Berserker. He's got pretty decent damage. AM at the shop goes for the Telestaff. No dust. I think he forgot about the dust.
He has also no
The army is
Warcraft
just-
mental. Like, what's he about to accomplish here?
Wants to harass the Wisps again. We've seen him do this over and over. But yeah, with only AM, it's not that scary, honestly. More Shadow Priests for Johnny Cage. The army is hugging the expansion. We just saw a reveal somewhere.
Town is under siege.
Don't exactly know where.
No, he picked up a tome.
Ah, okay, that's what the sound was.
Yeah.
I was confused.
I know, that's why I'm here, man. Got to back up.
He wants one kill on the demon. This greed has sometimes backfired on him.
Nice
Okay,
positioning with the Shadow Priests here, but Sonic is coming in from the left-hand side, putting in more damage, but the Berserker does not fall for it. Ooh, right decision, and now Sonic is about to get 2 of the Shadow Priests.
The The first one was denied, the second one not though, and this is gonna cost him the TP. This should have also cost him the Berserker, but Johnny Cage forgot about it kind of for a second. So that was effectively a Shadow Priest for a TP. Is that worth it? Not really. But
Well,
he wanted that kill.
He
He wanted that kill because he's Sonic.
Made it a bit more expensive to expand here.
Players' forces
While
are
his
under
tech is
attack.
done. No Hunter's Hall. Ah, there. Oh, okay. I thought he forgot it again. Sorry, a little late. So Loras can come up. More creeping. This will be, once again, a pretty fast level 4 Archmage. But will it be enough experience for the second hero? Which is far away, of course. Sonic is pushing. With the Naga second. But does he have the units to back it up?
The heroes only are pretty scary though.
Players'
This
forces
will
are
require
under
some
attack.
militia usage, I believe. Where are the wisps for the detonates, by the way, normally in this? Ah, he has the abolish, so that's good enough, I suppose. Militia are coming, but only 3 of them. That's pretty light, honestly. Johnny Cage needs to go for more mercs. Tower finishes barely in time. Actually, this Footies and the AM by himself, along with the
Yeah.
Forest Troll, are doing a good job.
Pretty surprised as well that he can hold this that easy. I mean, it's not an all-in push yet, but I mean, kind of. He still has no staff, no TP, Sonic style.
But unsonic-like, he is going for the Tree of Life now. The Footy is actually really close to seeing this. When it's daytime, he will be seeing this. It's not far away.
A town is under siege.
But Johnny Cage is doing a good job here, holding on, not losing too much at all. He will be losing some footmen here or there, but again, they're buying time. That's what they're supposed to do.
Oh, and another Shadow Priest about to fall still saves him here. And Archmage has to staff out. Damage from the Demon Hunter too high. And the shop is not ready. Ooh. Naga has no fork, but there is a mana burn for damage, and he can dive, but good block. But the Naga can operate from range. How long can she stay in there? Oh, no, range is over, but now he's slaughtering through these footmen.
Oh, nice block. No, no
No!
more nice block. You TP's right there to the expansion, not to the main. That looks a little risky.
2 must be ready, and now he can get a potion. Must get a potion, I guess. Big round of mercs for Johnny Cage.
That looked scary there for a second. AM going forward again, but suddenly plenty of kills going Johnny
Yep.
Cage's way.
Wow.
Getting the 2 mercs. Demon is too low. Everything's too low. Sonic has to go back.
Well, he's not. Demon Hunter's
Sonic, what are you
diving.
doing?
There's
Sonic!
still no TP! The 14!
A player's
Can
And
be
there's
cat.
no Mud Golem. With a Mud Golem, that would have been a kill right now.
Oh, look at the footy. He
Oh,
pulled out the Merc, the Murlocs, and now he's going for the Tree of Life. Smart play.
Seriously. So many good plays by Johnny Cage. He has a pretty high Warcraft IQ from what we've seen today and in the recent past.
Oh, is this enough damage? I think it certainly is. Yep.
It's
that
finishing
caps
even.
the tree. Tree's
Oh,
dead.
Sonic.
And that is the late game insurance. Now Sonic has no chance but to go all in.
But with what? It's only Dryads. There's no tier 3. And levels are okay, but that's about it. Johnny Cage has more time, more mercs. Man, opening up this merc camp was so good. He's going double Sanctum and rifles now, and workshop. 4 production buildings.
Good old caster mortars with a couple of rifles in.
Big mana.
Seen that
forces are under attack.
for a long time. Demon is still pretty strong right now in the AM. Look at his confidence, man. He's like, yeah, man, fight me, bro.
Again. But I think the Naga's there to protect the old man.
Yeah. Naga, the single best Demon Hunter counter in the game. Right? Yeah, probably.
Why is that?
Because she slows him down and she doesn't get affected by mana burn too much. And she
Ah.
makes his life difficult.
Ah.
Like every good woman does.
Well,
A player's
I'm just kidding,
forces are
guys.
under
Just
attack.
kidding.
if a man is approaching you with a blindfold and blades in your hand, you kind of have a reason to make his life hard.
I mean, shouldn't that be easy though? Like, this guy's fucking blind. You're like, just sidestep out of the way.
Yeah, well, in Warcraft history, how often did that work?
He's actually walled off the main. Look how cool this is.
Yeah.
The Arcane Sanctum walls off there with the trees, but he's ignoring that now with a Zeppelin and a drop into the back. Sonic going full Davai into the main base. Oh, but the Dryads, the creeps are woken up from the Zeppelin purchase. Now the slow is coming in against the Zeppelin. Not again! Not again!
No TP.
Not again!
No TP, Remo. And the Zeppelin is crashing. The Rifleman makes sure of this, isn't he?
He's stuck. He's stuck again.
Yeah, yeah.
How is he stuck the second time on the second map?
Naga falls, Demon follows, double kill for Johnny Cage.
Yeah, this is okay.
Oh my god. It keeps on happening, man. It just keeps...
Davai, dude. Amazing.
And this is so much time for the transition. Breaking upkeep now. Yeah, he killed a lot of the peasants, obviously. But
Yeah, and Johnny Cage killed every unit.
yeah, absolutely.
The demon's back though. He's harassing.
Yeah,
Going
but-
into the basic. Is he stuck for the third time now?
Yep.
He is.
Mano,
But he can...
mano y mano. Archmage versus Demon Hunter buys a potion, has a greater mana. That's a dieback right there. Oh, no.
Oh, JK. It looked a little like it was
Yeah,
close.
it
Not
did.
quite though. AM needs to hit the gym, man. He needs to beef up a little. So he can block those holes.
Or buy a bigger horse. Like a bull.
Oh, dude, did you see that image on Reddit? The biggest horse ever?
No.
It looks like a freaking van. Looks like a car. Looks like a truck.
So it's basically like a 700-pound Sarah Michelle... What's her name? No,
player's
not
forces
Geller.
are under
The
attack.
other Sarah. Parker?
Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just it looks like it's genetically engineered, but it's like from the 1800s or something.
You gotta send me more links, man.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna send you all the memes, bro.
Nice.
It's not exactly a meme, but it's been on Reddit a few times. AM now close to 5. Naga is level 3. Book of the Dead. Could find some use. Dude, but actually there's an expansion up for Sonic.
Yep. But
The
there's-
downside is the 28 supply. This could be a little bit better.
And there's still no staff. There's no TP. There's Fog
Oh.
Lightning and there's Slow, but the Naga's kind of trapped herself. I thought Johnny would come from the north as well to trap the Demon Hunter here, but he just walks it off. To be honest,
Here
there's
comes
plenty...
Johnny!
Yeah, here comes Johnny. There's plenty of opportunities to kill the Demon Hunter. Sonic somehow slips through the oiled up fingers of Johnny Cage.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under
But the
siege.
push is amassing, dude. He's climbing in the supply. He's gonna be up at 70 real soon. Sonic's actually doing a great job distracting here, finding some stray pickoffs with the Dryad, with the Demon. Uh-oh. But now he runs into the slow, into the double slow. Good thing he has those boots. They're gonna save him. Okay.
Big mana and the Scroll of the Beast. We have rifles and mortars with the Scroll of the Beast. The one Dryad spreads the poison. That's nice and all.
Yeah, but now there's got double guard tower. Now this expo is definitely safe against these run-bys. Dude, this Naga has missed the last 4 cold arrows, I think. Evasion pretty good. But here we go. Here comes the sincere push towards the expansion. Yeah, Sonic can only go for counterattacks. I mean, obviously he can't fight this. Zeppelin drop number 2. If he gets stuck again, dude.
There is a TP on Johnny Cage's side. He can again TP to the tree line
Are under attack.
and kill the Zeppelin. Okay, this is again a couple of good kills, but this expo... RIP!
Yeah, and Johnny Cage can just move on to the main if he wants.
Yep.
There's no need really to go back to defend.
A town is under siege.
Can take out some Moonwells and Lowers in between if he wants, and it's time for the big old Tree of Eternity. Who isn't gonna be so eternal this game, probably.
And Sonic is supply stuck at 46. Production is getting wrecked. 61 supply. No upgrades though, which is a little surprising at least.
Alright, last stand. Sonic. 4 bears. Is that enough? You have Master. The shop's gonna be taken out. Does he have Orb of Venom already? Oh, he doesn't.
Yeah, he was
That's not good.
on the other side of the map the entire time. He's trying to expand again. It feels like Johnny knows.
Town is under siege.
Yeah, he does. Everybody knows.
Ah, yeah. No tier 3, more Sorks. And the killed Hunter Saw. That means he can't reproduce the second lore.
Alright, is it time now? Breach to the main! It seems like it is. Johnny Cage almost 70 supply. Not everything is with the army yet, but still, even with less than that, this army's looking scary.
Sonic
The one mauler for tanking in front is pretty cool. And so much range damage from behind.
Sonic, he has 1,000 gold. He's pretty close to the shop, but he's like, nah. He's like, no. Let's save for the bad times.
Delaying here as much as he can. He's trying to pull out this army out of the choke, I guess, maybe. But
Players' forces are
Good position to
being
catch
slowed
the
down.
reinforcements here. Works nicely. Double kill right away, but I mean, the damage is just raining on these bears.
yep. Does he have a staff even? Nope, no staff.
Of course not, man. It's Sonic. I think like that is blocked somehow in his shop. Well, I mean,
Grayed
there is
out.
some- Yeah.
Oh, that Fog Lightning hurt with the right clicks. The Naga's dead. GG without GG and the 1-1.
I was about to say, like, speaking of grayed out, the G button doesn't work properly either. Damn, 1-1, we go full distance in the last deciding game.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty exciting. Echo Isles, our last one. Dude, Johnny Cage is when he plays straight up AM, either with expansion or without expansion. He's looking good. He's looking real good.
Yeah, I agree. That's so rock solid what he does. Thank you, Freedy, for the €5 donation. And since we have Mr. X-Lord here watching the stream, congratulations, my man. Super solid performance. Can't wait to have you here on more Saturdays for the Warcraft 3 entertainment.
It's going to be exciting to see. X-Lord was extremely strong today, but against the best of the best in Europe, how's he going to do then?
Well, he's among them. We'll see. It's gonna be good. Like, we will get 8 great players. I think that's pretty much confirmed. Sonic could be one of them. If he wins one more map. First map against the Mountain King went to him. Could also be a Mountain King here, but his name is not Shimiko, but Johnny Cage. So I expect an Archmage here. And
Is this the time to pull out the Warden? Dude, I'd love to see the Warden now. But the Warden isn't a hero you can play without practicing, man. That requires a lot of practice indeed. You have to have a feeling for how to play her. You have to know where to go. It's not just about burning the heroes.
And she is not allowed to die, like once.
True.
That makes her a pretty bad Sonic hero.
Yeah, she's not a good kamikaze hero. True.
All right. What do you say? Let's decide this first round of the prelims.
Oh yeah. Let's go, boys. One single map. The last one of the day to give us the decision. Who's it gonna be making it out of Group A? Johnny Cage or Sonic?
Johnny Cage would be by far the youngest player in the group stage. Sonic would be by far the oldest player in the group stage. So it's a clash of generations that we have. And if this Engine of War suggests something, then it's a Keeper of the Grove.
Looks like it. Yes. If you want to play it really safe, also, this is the way you want to go with the demon. Otherwise, tower rush and stuff can be a headache. What is the hero? What is the hero? It's certainly not the Warden.
We have an
Back to the Keeper we go.
Okay. That worked in the winner bracket semifinal to a degree, but he was still defeated on Echo Isles here.
Look at the base for Johnny Cage. It's not a wall off. This farm allows an entrance into the back.
I mean, against the Keeper, it doesn't really matter anyway. And so he can get
But he doesn't
in
know
there
it's a
with-
Keeper.
Yeah, but if he knows him inside out.
A player's forces are under attack.
There must be a reason for this, but yeah, he doesn't know that it's a keeper he's facing. He will soon enough, though. Is Johnny Cage going for the Merc camp first again? With the altar positioned like this, it looks like it. That again opens up harassment potential to the main, as the human force will be busy with the creep camp for a long time. So the footy sees this right away. Gets entangled instantly. This should trigger the arcane tower right away, I guess. He's not doing it
yet.
A player's forces.
Maybe he wants to go for the Shadow Priest before. If Sonic can steal the Shadow Priest, this would be massive. But he doesn't have the moon well ready just yet. That would have
Johnny
been scary.
Cage gets it. Okay, Keeper is on the way though. Thank you, King Kiko, for the 11-month resub. I request another masterful cast in the beautiful German accent, the master of all the accents. Maybe not today, this is a little too serious for that. But one day, man, one day it will come.
Ringer region for the AM, meh. He's not likely going to be the target of this keeper. It's more going to be the peasants. And look how hurt they are. Easy kill right there. Arcane Tower is not morphing yet. He sent the Shadow Priest, though, instantly back. That's pretty cool. Was ready for the Treants that way. Of course, the tech is going to be quite a bit later here for Johnny Cage, opting for the heavy militia creep instead. And the Merc and the tower.
T2 by Sonic during this harass. Delayed by Johnny Cage, right? Oh, he's starting actually pretty early as well.
And the keeper's finding the kills. Denies do matter here. Oh, nice abolish. Save that one.
Keeper's already down to 50%. Has another dispel, but can he save? Can he save this one? I thought I'm dropping, but no.
Ooh.
Wow, nice saves by Johnny Cage, both of them. Footman, and here comes another. Not a block really.
A player's forces are under
Again, the classic Berserker steal.
Yeah.
That's what Sonic loves to do.
attack. Is under siege.
Shadow Priest is still alive. Oh, wait. This is a block? Oh, this is a wall off. It looks like it's not a wall off, but it is.
Huh, sweet. And the Berserker, speaking of blocking, is down to 50%.
Dude, Keeper, you have to go back to the Moonwells. You have to
No.
heal, man.
No. Why? Healing is for losers.
No.
No.
The town is under siege.
Thank you, Nicholas, for the sub. Keep the good work. We try our best, man. So Blacksmith coming. Militia trying to threaten this Keeper away, but he doesn't give a damn.
Now you want to get one more kill with the Entangle.
All
Okay,
right.
congrats, buddy. You got the Peasant. This was a lot of mana and HP invested from the Keeper, but the Moonwell should be full to the brim, right? Pretty much.
on the way.
So he's gonna heal, able to heal up.
Oh, Remo, look at the Hunter's Hall and look at the Tree of Life.
I mean, it's tradition, right? It's the way it goes.
Gotta honor these traditions, that's true. As the one remaining European Night Elf player who keeps on delaying the Hunter's Hall.
So, second hero time for Sonic here in a moment. Is it Panda again? This would indicate passive play. Creep heavy. Demon Hunter. I think Demon Hunter second is the way to go nowadays, honestly. Especially if your opponent tends to play MK second.
Alchemist second.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, that indicates aggressive play.
Of course it does. With Acid Bomb. It is a very good solution against these early game human armies. With the minus armor, but you need something to back it up.
Yeah, and he doesn't have the level 2 Entangle. That's the dream. Level 2 Entangle plus Acid Bomb, you can kill everything on the early stages of tier 2. Every unit. Chemical Rage?
Wow.
What? There's no way that's more damage overall. No way.
You got him 2 kills, huh? But
Curious.
I think, yeah, just it's Sonic. Like, that's the only explanation. He's getting the Ogre Magi with it. And the consumable is a greater healing. Alright, we also get the first Rifleman on Johnny Cage's side.
There's still mana left on these Shadow Priests, so Rifleman not really in danger of dying. Losing Shadow Priest is okay. MK is soon to be coming out. The Stormbolt then gives great kill potential. Oh, and nice. He goes for the rifle when the Shadow Priest is out of range. That was really nice by Sonik. The spell comes in, but a little bit late. However, the rifle does get away. And now here comes the MK, and this is where it turns around. 1 kill. But seems like only 1. No, never mind. MK is chasing.
Shadow Melt.
Oh, nice Shadow Meld. Ooh.
Alright, we know that this is getting important. The big plays come out with these Shadow Melts again. So, Mountain King, of course, amazing for the late game. Johnny Cage gets the important upgrades, adept training, damage upgrades for the rifles, but he needs more rifles. On Sonic's side, it is tier 3 again. So far, only Dryads. And no level 3 Keeper on Echo Isles. That's kind of rare.
Daytime is here. Johnny Cage, what does he go for? Invul or Heal Scroll? He doesn't really have the money for a Heal Scroll, I guess. Invul on the MK is great, but doesn't go for it. This is risky. Keeper plus Alchemist is great at killing heroes.
Yeah.
Not going for an invul here may come to cost him later.
So now we have an opening to the base. But losing Lumber Peasants doesn't do too much as you went for it. But losing Riflemen, it makes a difference.
Yeah, and that one's definitely gonna fall. However, this is also Sonic walking across the entirety of the map, not creeping anything, just looking for kills, and so far what he got is a single rifle.
He got 1 peasant in the back. Losing the Berserker, though, is ill-advised. And now he's moving back without acquiring level 3 before. Mountain Giants.
Mountain Giants, in this day and age...
This is like...
Players' forces are under attack.
Is it October?
No.
Keeper,
I don't know what
Alchemist, Mountain Giants. Certainly feels like it.
With Mountain Giants, usually you have a severe lack of damage. The longer the game goes, the bigger the human army becomes.
But you definitely need Clap, and you kind of need tier 3. Johnny Cage has again Stormbolt and Bash, and there's no sign for tier 3 tech. Maybe it's
if the armies are small enough, like not more than 60, you can oftentimes just run past the Mountain Giants and just gun down the Dryads.
Yeah, true. Without an expansion, that might be the case. We have 14
But if it's enough Mountain Giants and everything gets taunted, and we have Orb of Venom and we have Acid Bomb, you can dwindle down a human army? We'll see.
Johnny Cage is getting ready for breaking upkeep. And again, oh, he's not willing to go for it yet. Rather another upgrade. Both are playing a little more passive now. With, of course, aggressive positioning. Sonic goes for the upgrades and then ready for breaking upkeep as well.
Look at this MK inventory. Blade Master would be frolicking.
A town is under siege.
Frolicking, is that why the dog food is called like that?
I think so.
Makes sense.
I don't know about dogs. I'm a cat guy.
Yeah, I know.
A player's forces are
Have you ever had a dog?
Nope.
Wait, didn't you have a turtle or something weird?
No, man. My sister had like fishes and shit. A friend of mine had a turtle.
Cool, cool. MGs creeping across the map by themselves, along with the archers, I guess. It's some pretty cool split attack play here by Sonic. With the heroes and the Dryads, he's being disruptive. But if this was Moon, again, we would probably be seeing an expansion somewhere. But not from Sonic.
Mountain King is not level 3. That will change rather quickly, I guess. There's no ivory towers here or anything. Alchemist is also only level 2. The number of riflemen is good. Upgrades looking strong as well. Consumables basically non-existent. And we have a staff on Sonic's side.
Wow!
Like, seriously, this is a miracle.
But should Johnny Cage really be fighting into the Night Elf main? This seems rather ill-advised.
Yeah, they closed this, making this a choke with like 3 Mountain Giants is too much. You realize this as well now, I think.
And you want to have open space against these MGs, run past them, go for the backline.
The good thing on this map is there's no laboratory, so Sonic can't get trapped with a Zeppelin and drop the game because of it. Tier 3 on the way. And I guess that's needed.
Yeah, it's gonna be so good for the inner fire especially. And a paladin! Those are the two biggest upgrades. And if he somehow finds the space to go for mortars would be great as well, but hard to make work on only one base.
That's level 3 for the mountain. This alchemist has low armor. Let's see if that can change something. He's going for the keeper first, as he has the staff.
Johnny Cage is trying to ignore these MGs, but with a taunt coming in over and over, it's not that easy. Keeper getting focused. Keeper in trouble, but surviving. One Dryad falls. Level 4 for the AM. Keeper has to run still. MK has more Stormbolts. More Dryads are falling. Sonic's Dryad micro slipping a little bit. He's standing in the middle of everything. That's going to be the third Dryad dying here. Possibly. No, he saves that one. However, this one does die, and the damage isn't high enough from these MGs to return the fire that the rifles are doing. Now the Alchemist in trouble. Does he go for the healed pot? I think he has a staff still ready. MK, though, with a Stormbolt against the Keeper. This could be the kill.
Going for the Alchemist now, I guess. There's one more. Oh, hammer to the town portal. Last second, but the Alchemist has no staff anymore. It is not enough. 17 HP save, but the rest of the army was out of range. Can he still ignore the mountain giants? He's diving. He wants more experience so bad. But he can't reach. Mountain giants are distracting a lot. He's not reaching. And everything is hurt. Johnny Cage is without heroes. Still struggling. Alchemist is back. No mana on this MK. As a bomb TP out.
Transfer. Good TP out. Oh, the AM. Quick dispel against the Entangle. Man, he's so fast with these dispels.
Seriously, with that high ping.
That was like instant.
Oh my
Damn.
God, what a crazy
reflex.
Yeah, what a crazy fight. Paladin is coming. Knights as well. Inner Fire 2. Big upgrades for Johnny Cage. No expansion on neither side. Mountain Giants are super far away, but shop control for the Ukraine.
If we take a page out of Todd's book here and look at the supply, we see the Nile far ahead. But the thing to consider here always is it's 21 supply stuck in Mountain Giants.
Yeah.
Who are great tanks, but they deal crap damage. Yeah. This is always something you have to remember.
Thank you, Yo-Yo Yozua 123 for the €5. Much appreciated, man. Right in for the decision.
Johnny Cage moving out without a TP. Really? Before you have your tier 3 upgrades? Before you have the Paladin? Before you have the Knights? What if he gets Creep Giant right here? Entangled Dryads, everything dies? Dude, this guy. The balls.
Yeah. Also no staff. Of course no orb. That thing makes no sense here. We're not getting close to ultimates. Not too much stuff. Well, I mean, a lot of stuff is dying, but... still. Sends the Archmage away for solo leveling the Paladin. For the aura.
Level 2 here then. That's pretty nice, yeah. And with how fast he is with dispels, it's absolutely the right call not to go for Divine Shield.
Yeah.
I think he's the best human that I've ever seen against Entangle. Like, he's lightning fast.
Yeah, but remember Chimiko against the Drunken Haze?
Yeah, but that's not Entangle.
Come on, it's basically the same mechanic. Sundering Blades, ladies and gentlemen. There's gonna be glowing sticks in the hands of these knights soon. As it should be after the 1-0 upgrade. And Inner Fire now. And the Blades. This is gonna be a lot of damage.
No Animal War Train yet, though. Which is also an upgrade you really want, usually.
It's a little bit of HP, but there's still not too much damage on Sonic's side. I can understand that.
It's a lot of HP, dude.
It's like 100.
Yeah. 100 HP. That's
I mean,
more than 10%.
He has 12 armor.
Yeah. You see how much... That's effectively much more HP than just 100.
So we have this fight. 60 supply versus 70. Still no TP. This is pretty much all in by Johnny Cage as Sonic has an expansion in the back. Mountain King has almost full mana. Going for the Alchemist there. Nice damage from the Knights, but the black hole is up from these Mountain Giants.
And the Dryads not dying too quickly. We have Militia coming from the main as well, though. And the Dryads now pretty much completely out of position. But the Knights are starting to drop severely low. Is there a staff on the human side? There is not. 1 MG. He is getting staffed out.
It's a heal scroll, right?
Alchemist, staff on cooldown now for him. He's going to have to invul out of this next Stormbolt. Where's the Stormbolt?
Not coming. I think he was a little distracted by this taunt. He gets the kill. Level 4. Closing in on level 5 on the Archmage. And if he gets the heal scroll now, if it's available, which it is, it's looking good for Johnny Cage.
And I think you got confused by the minimap. It's not an expansion. It's Ancient of War
Oh,
only.
it's just an Ancient of War. Oh, sorry.
And suddenly the Paladin's close to 3. And level 2 Holy Light will make all the difference.
Yeah. And what does this Keeper do now?
Spreading the Orb of Venom. That's kind of his only contribution here.
Good job.
Normally, with a well-timed Entangle focus, hero kills or knight kills or something can always be a danger. But again, in that fight we saw, the priest dispels are insanely fast.
Sonic now in trouble. I really thought that's an expansion, but yeah, no backup for this. Master Bears now to bring in a little more damage.
Sonic needs wisps. He needs to detonate wisps. For the AoE mana burn. But human tier 3 is online. The only thing missing really is a level 3 paladin. Then this is kind of the perfect one base army.
The Cage's supply stack for a little more knights though.
Not a single creep left on the map. Sonic, 73 supply though. It looks threatening. And with soon to be 4 bears, his damage is increasing.
We only have a TP on Johnny Cage's side, no other consumable. Still an invul on the Alchemist. Only a staff, no TP on Sonic. And he's bringing the wisps. And he has Roar. But as you said, dispel plenty.
Yeah, priest mana. Looking pretty good. It's not that many priests, only 4. But it's hard to reach them. Past the knights, past the heroes, perhaps past the rifles. Alright. Looks like it's all coming down to this one big fight, guys.
The entire group will be decided in the middle of Echo Isles now. Sonic, forgetting about with one mountain giant, I guess, a little out of position. What was that Stormbolt going for? I didn't see it. On the mountain giant, I guess? Okay, Acid Bomb is nice, but Inner Fire pretty much counters it.
Good dispels against these inner fires, but that means they don't reach the priest, so the priest will have plenty of mana left. Paladin getting entangled for once, not dispelled here, taking a bit of damage, but dude, he's being healed up by the priest. He's so beefy. Alchemist, what is he doing?
Oh, he's spreading a big
He's on an excursion.
Acid Bomb, but yeah, getting trapped out there. Invo Potion almost over there. Oh, here now the Paladin. Can he somehow save him again? That would be a big drop in armor, and he gets it. Stormbolt on the Alchemist, though, staffed out, but Sonic's frontline is slowly but steady disappearing. These bears, the Mountain Giant as well. This is like 12 supply dropping. Same goes for the Knights of Johnny Cage. Gave him on the knife's edge.
Get MK in a bad position. He has to transfer the TP here. He did. And with that, he gets away. The AM also in a bit of trouble. So is the Knight. But everything makes it out. Dude, Sonic took a way better fight there than I thought he would.
Me too. The front line was just not disappearing. He got the hero kill. He saved his own. How much effect the staff can have, right? Who would have thought?
And you remember what I said earlier? I think it was in a previous series. Johnny Cage will oftentimes completely skip on a shop.
Yeah.
We are like almost 20 minutes in this game. Yeah. Still no shop for Johnny Cage.
Yeah, how good a staff would have been for a couple of nights there. And we're kind of closing or mining out gold mines. And
that's going to be really interesting. Human is good in these no income situations because they have free recovery with mana and priest heal. But Night Elf has that as well, kind of, with Moonwells. Not exactly in the fight, but back in the base. And of course, they have the Tree of Eternity, which can walk over.
More upgrades for the Knights. We do have your beloved Animal War Train upgrade. Paladin is back, close to 3. Archmage got 5 during that fight, Mountain King not. Man, Clap would be so good, right? I mean, just Stormbolt against this army composition.
That Clap would be much better.
He's missing out on so much damage.
Yeah, and slow. And slow is actually insane against the bears.
He has no sword, no clap. That is a very, very, like, one of the few human games without slow, actually. Or without AoE in general. No blizzard, no mortars, no clap.
Yeah. Definitely clap would have been a much better choice, but it's not Johnny Cage's jam, man. By the way, the one thing that I was praising him so highly for earlier, the instant entangle dispels, didn't do them in that fight.
Yeah.
A town is under siege.
Ooh,
The paladin got entangled twice and didn't really get cancelled, dispelled quick enough, and then he died because of it.
Wand of Illusions for these MGs. I like that play by Sonik. Can be dispelled quickly, of course. Race for the shop. Can he afford that? I think Johnny Cage is expanding, so that's a lot of gold. And a 10 supply disadvantage. We get that
Oh,
fight here.
Tomo retraining on the MK. He sold a lot of stuff. He will, in the end, go for the clap, as it seems. Lining it up for the bears, and there's the first one.
Level 5 for this Keeper of the Grove. Alchemist once again far in the back. One Mountain Giant is falling there. Another clap slows everything down, but there's no kiting on the rifles here.
MK copying a lot of damage. That's the last clap. He's out of mana now.
But
His
it's
level 3 Brilliance Aura, so he's regenning quickly.
Taunts
The
are
knights
coming
coming
in,
back in.
distracting the knights a little bit. Bears are in full attack on this Archmage. Johnny, get out of there! Where's the Holy Light? Needs it. Waits for the level 3. Gets the big healing now, but he needs on the Mountain King as well. Sonik is going crazy on these heroes. There's also an entangle, but he's getting stunned. These knights are doing insane damage. There's, of course, no TP on the Keeper of the Grove, but there's rejuvenation. Can he walk this off? There's also no Stormbolt. Archmage still hurt. Keeper survives.
Oh my god, but this army for Sonic is still so massive.
Yeah.
76 supply, taking a sensational trade over there. And now the Keeper fairly healthy again. Johnny Cage's army, 41 supply only. How did it all turn around so suddenly?
These Mountain Giants holding their ground and distracting over and over. Massive dispels. Is there level 5? No! GG! Johnny Cage taps out. The veteran prevails. Sonic is the second Night Elf in the European W League. Whew, the first actually. The first Night Elf in the European W League, as Sonic is playing the Chinese version.
Damn, well played there by Sonic, man. He kept on holding on. It was looking really tough at times there in the late game. But the addition of Bears really swung it around. Finally,
Yeah.
he had damage. Finally, he had Roar and a bit of Reju as well. But Johnny Cage also displaying a great show of skill here today. But in this matchup, I think he really has to not just overthink, but change his army comp.
Yeah.
Clap is much better, and the Knights, they sound good on paper, but the fact of the matter is, the Knights suddenly give the Dryads something to be good against. If you just don't go Knights and just go hero frontline with Clap, usually it works out better. More rifles, more mortar teams as well.
Yeah. Especially rifled within a fire. They are quite tanky. It's of course a little tempting as you have the double Rex already. On paper, everything sounds so good about the Knights, but it's also quite expensive with the Sundering Blades, with the Animal War Train, and in general, Knights tier 3. But yeah, the lack of AoE for a long time there kind of hurt. But Sonic had the right changes in his strategy at the right times, always had enough time to get the Mountain Giants, get the upgrades, switch to Bears, get the upgrades, and then stay at 70 supply. There was a nice void that was created by Sonic with these Mountain Giants. Pretty much free reign on the Bears, who could attack heroes. It basically never happens. So yeah, there was a good display. Sonic, nice run through the lower bracket. 4-1 maps there. Eliminating Neutron first and then Johnny Cage second. He will join X-Lord, Happy, Hawk, Cash, and Thorzane in the W League. And tomorrow, Remo, we have another group in the prelims.
Oh yeah, 4 more very strong European players. Group B tomorrow will be featuring Side, Effect, Ente, and Spiral for the next 4 players competing for the last 2 slots for W League Europe.
Absolutely. He will be casting that as I am at a concert, unfortunately. Breaks my heart a little. But the schedule for tomorrow is pretty crazy in general. We start at 9 a.m. with the Emperor Penguin Championship. Tomorrow we have the games of Lucifer versus No Way. No, wait. Lucifer, did he win? No. Shao Kai. He was defeated. Yeah, I remember. Shao Kai versus No Way OC at 9 a.m. Then we have, this is a little mistake on the homepage here, Lin versus TH right after this one. This is gonna be sick, so get up early, set your alarms. Afterwards, we have Yule Cup Day 4, which is a pretty cool King of the Hill tournament. And then at 5, as Remo just said, Side, Effect, Spiral, and Enter fighting for the last 2 remaining spots in the European W League. Packed program on Sunday. So we have to sleep now to get ready for tomorrow. And we say thank you to all the contributions we got today. That was pretty cool. If you want to help us out, feel free to follow us on our socials, like our content, share our content, comment on our content, everywhere. It doesn't matter. If you react to anything we do, that increases our reach on social media and YouTube. If you want to help us out financially, throw us a little tip via Streamlabs. PayPal, cryptocurrency, or credit card is accepted right there. You can also sub, and then you get replays and sub badges and emotes and shit. You can buy merchandise of Back to Warcraft at shop.backtowwarcraft.com or use the Amazon referral links. That's about it. Remo, do you have any well wishes for our community here?
Oh, thank you all for tuning in today, and we'll see you again in less than 12 hours.
Adios.